as we always do, we're going to focus on these hips, knees, all the joints of the legs and the feet by doing the following. Okay, we're going to move forward and just bring up that knee to begin with. Swap the legs over and then bring up the other knee. Okay, just side to side, just to make sure everything's working properly. Are there any creaks or cracks or groans in the muscles of the joints? Let's get them working to begin with. As always, through these morning sessions, focus on your breathing. Make sure you're taking enough oxygen, nice and relaxed. Get that into your body, get into the muscles. Most importantly, get into the brain. Right, we're going to just do one more each leg and we'll move straight away into the kicks. So we'll kick ourselves forward and we'll point the toes as much as we can whilst we kick, making sure those ankles are getting worked as is the small little toes on the end of our feet. Just a nice easy kicks, side to side. And again, once you've got the movement, focus on that breathing, make sure that oxygen's going in to the body. Alright, one more kick on each leg. We'll shake it off. Right, we're going to open up the hip out to the side this time. Slightly different. What we're going to do is a nice easy little half jack out to one side. Just making that hip move in a different manner to just forward and backwards. Again, just keep focusing on that breathing as well. Nice and easy. Taking it nice and easy this morning. For this afternoon is going to be a bit tough. Right, let's go and take this, move it to the other side. A little shake off. And then we can move a nice little half jack on the other side. Simple, easy way getting this to work. Right, let's go and shake it all off. Yeah, shake off the legs, shake off the arms. Okay, get a little bit of mobility as well in these legs. So we'll start with a nice wide stance, nothing too wide at all. It's maybe 1.5 times the width of your shoulders. Get good balance in there. And we're just going to shift the weight over to one leg, back up, and shift it over to the other leg. Take it nice and easy to begin with, one at a time. Nice little stretch on the inside of the leg. Also wakes up these quads as well. Right, and once you're ready, you can just take a one smooth motion from side to side. Good. And again, we're going to just pick this up and shake these legs off. Right, let's go for a good bit of mobility and stretching on the legs as well. So grab a wall or a surface that you can balance on. You've been here before. We're going to take a leg, so across the body and up to the side. Right, back across the body and back up. And if you feel free and everything's okay, kick that leg up a little bit higher and just control the leg as it comes back down. Good little bit of movement for the hip. Right, again, shake it off and switch it over to your other side. So again, hand on the wall for balance. Take your leg across the body and up to the side. Nice and controlled to begin with. And if everything's working fine, kick that leg up. Good stretch of the hip. Good stretch to the inside of the leg. Okay, one more. And again, let's shake it off. So that we give those legs a little wake up call there. Right, let's go for a little bit of mobility in the knees by doing the Trevor and Simons. So feet close together. We bend down for a little half squat, hands on the knees. And we're going to rotate those knees round in a circle 3 times one way. Nice and easy, nice and controlled. Once you've done your 3, let's go backwards. Nice controlled circular motion. Again, give them all a shake off. Have blood flowing back in them. Righto, 22. You know what to do. Let's go for our very first drink of the day. As always, focusing on hydration in the morning, making sure we have enough water in the body. Okay, let's move up a bit. We'll work on the core, as well as the upper body and those shoulders. So that's over the next 10 minutes. So let's go for the core first of all. Bring the hands up. A nice straight line from your shoulder. So keep them all up nice and parallel to the floor. And we're going to twist off twice to one side. Come back to the centre. Then twist off to the other side. And then back. And then go side to side. Back to the centre. Again, this is where the breathing really helps you here. Because if you breathe on in as you come back to the centre and exhale as you stretch off to the side. Get the oxygen into the body, allowing the muscles and tendons to have a nice little stretch. One more each side, I think. Let's try and balance this out. So one more each side, and we'll get those arms a nice little drop down. Okay, shake off the arms. Okay, let's get a nice little stretch of your sides as well. So we'll go for a nice little wide stance to keep ourselves balanced, ourselves nice and safe. We're going to take the arm up. One arm up, breathe on in, and as you exhale, we're going to run this hand down the leg towards the knee. Get a nice little stretch right up the sides. And as always, right throughout this day, I will keep saying it, just focus on that breathing. Okay, let's bring it right back up, down with the arm, little shake, and let's take the other one up, and then run this hand down. So breathe on in, and as you exhale, nice little stretch down this side. Okay, bring it back up. Arms down. Give them a little shake off. Right, let's go give this back a little stretch off as well. Okay, so again, we're going back to a nice solid stance, nice wide stance to make sure you're nice and balanced here. Our first one is we're going to take your hands, just rest them at the top of your lower back, just about there. Okay, and ever so slightly we're just going to lean back, look up towards the ceiling. And then just give yourself a nice deep breathe in and out the body. Okay, bring it up. Let any blood flow back to the body. And let's go straight forward. Let's give a good hang down towards the floor to give a nice little stretch of this back. So stretch up, breathe on in, and as you exhale, just bend on forward. Just let those hands drop towards the floor. And as you focus on your breathing, every time you exhale, those hands should get closer to the floor. Nice easy breathing, everyone. Just a few more moments and then we'll go back up. Okay, bring this up. Good. Shake it off, allow the blood to flow back to the body. A little bit of wake up for the core. Let's go grab yourself another drink of water. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we're up into the upper body section now. So let's wake everything up here. Where shall we start today? Going to start on the joints as we always do. So making sure the mobility is there before we do anything else. Yeah, we've done it a little bit different today. We're going to bring the hands up, fists in together. Okay, we're just slowly going to make the hands out and then move them back into the centre. So fists out to the side and then just bring them in to touch each other. And then back out and then back in. Making sure the muscles are fine, the elbows are working okay. Everything seems to be fine. So we're going to start a nice easy little 1-2s just now. And we're going to punch upwards and back down. A nice punch as we go up, nice and controlled. Give a little twist of your wrist as well, just to make sure that is working. Come back to the wrist very soon. Okay, if everything's okay, we're going to shake these arms off. Right, let's work on these wrists, make sure they're all okay. So, hands together in a prayer position. Okay, don't worry, we're going to get all gospel for you just yet. So, hands together, okay. Elbows tucked in, and what we're going to do is bring the hands down. Elbows just go out a little bit. And we're looking to try and take those hands down towards our belly button. Hold it there, and then we'll come back up. Let's do it again. When we come down, keep the elbows parallel to the floor. We'll go out a little bit, and then back up. So just a little stretch of these wrists. One more time. And we'll come back up. Shake them off. Nice little bit of rotation. Okay, one more stretch of them. Yeah, these will be weight and worked quite a bit today. So we're just going to bend wrist over to one side and then bend it over to the other side. Just bending it backwards. Again, just focusing on the mobility, making sure that can move nice and freely. And then we shall let it go. And again, just little shake, little rotation, and they should be fine. Okay, let's work on the shoulders and the neck, and then before we can get a little other, before we get another little drink. So let's go nice and easy and nice and smoothly into this one. What we're going to do is a nice few shrugs backwards. So we're going to do 5 teenagers. Shrug those shoulders back. Just exaggerate the movement. Once you've done your 5, give a good little shake. Let's do the opposite. We'll do the trains, so we're going backwards and forward. Okay, give them a little shake. We'll come back to the arms very soon and give them a good warm up. So finally, we're just going to stretch the neck over to one side. We'll stretch it up and back over to the other side. We'll be stretching it up. We're going to move it up and stretch over to the other side. Let's try again. Let's move it up. And this time let's look to the ceiling. Good stretch into the muscles in the front. And those tendons. And let's move the head back up and then forward. Okay, a little stretch in the back. Bring it up. Gently just tip the head side to side and front and back. Just make sure movement's there. Right. Go grab yourself another drink. And this is just under 10 minutes left now. Okay. Alright, so let's stimulate these muscles. Let's get the blood flowing a little bit. And then we can get a good stretch off and go for some breakfast. So, a little bit different to start this morning. We're just going to bring ourselves up onto our toes and then back down. Okay, up there and then back down. So we're going to give these feet a little stretch and get those calves a little bit of a warm up, a little bit of a wake up as well. Alright, so we're up and down nice and easy. I'm going to ask you to take yourself up one more time and hold it. And then we're going to just bounce up and down on our toes. The heels will be going up and down a little bit, but we will not be going down to the floor. A nice little shuggle to start the day, and that will generate a nice little blood flow within those calves, and it'll be pretty tough for them as well. Right, give them a little shake off. Right, let's go for it. Into a nice little pensioner's jog. Yeah. It's a nice quick walk more than anything else. We're not going to break sweat, we're just going to get this blood flowing right through the body. Give this brain an extra little wake up call. Right, let's go for these arms as well. Okay, we're going to bring hands up. And we're going to start nice and easy with my favourite one, which is your little jog with your 1, 2. No punches, there's no power in the punches. We are just throwing these arms out. And we're going to take those arms and we're going to punch them upwards now. shake those arms off a little bit. Okay, every 3 or 4 steps, we're going to come up, we're going to tap the knee. 3 or 4 steps, bring the knee up, tap it with your opposite hand. Nice little focus on the mobility of the legs, of your knees, and also gets a little bit of blood flowing all the way through those legs. Okay, one more in each leg. There we go. Okay, one final movement. We're going to go a backward step and bring these hands up above our heads. I think we did this one last week. It's a drunken daddy dance move. Okay, so we're going to step back and bring the hands up. And then step back with the other leg and bring those 2 hands up. So side to side. Just working those hands and working those legs as well. One more each side. And then we can shake off those arms, shake off the legs. Let's do the last little one for a few seconds. We're just going to kick the leg up into the back. Side to side. A little stretch of your quad, this one. Nice little final stretch off before we do the final stretch. Right, shake the legs off. Go grab yourself a little drink and meet me back here in 10 seconds. Okay. Righto, we're going to get a nice little stretch of these legs. So we're going to be needing it later on today. For those of you come along this afternoon. We're going to be doing quite a few squats and quite a few fast feet movements, really getting this heart rate going. So let's get some flexibility moving on these legs. Where shall we start? Start with one of my favourites. Okay, we're going to move over to one side. One leg nice and straight. Bend the knee on the other. Just balance yourself onto that knee. We're going to get you to put your toes up towards the ceiling. And then just lower yourself down towards the floor. Okay, I'm not going too far, I'm not going too deep. Just enough so you can feel a nice good stretch at the back of the leg. We'll do this one again tomorrow to loosen off the legs, but we'll do it on the floor. Right, we're just going to bring ourselves back up. Let's do the exact same on the other side. So bend the knee, weight onto that knee. Toes up towards the ceiling on your straight leg, and then slowly just bring yourself down to the floor. A nice little stretch up that leg. Focus on your breathing all the way through these stretches, all the way through these morning wake ups. Okay, bring it up all the way. We're going to shake these legs off. And then let's do the final little stretch. We'll go for a nice wide stance, nice and comfortable, don't have to be too wide. I think I've gone a bit too far, but as long as it's comfortable, it's fine. We're going to stretch up, breathe on in, and as you exhale, we're going to twist to one side, just go down towards that foot. And keep breathing nice and open, you'll feel a nice stretch in the leg. The oxygen allow that just to relax, ease off. We're going to hold it for a little while. And then slowly move ourselves over to your other side. And just do the same. Get balanced and then focus on your breathing. Okay, move it back to the middle this time. And just try and push your body down towards the floor as much as you can. Okay, bring it up all the way. Shake off your legs. Ah, that's bang on 8 o'clock. Right on. That's Tuesday out of the way. Okay, there's the legs. We'll feel a little bit better in a couple of minutes once everything starts to go back to where it should. Hopefully that's giving your body and your mind a little wake up. Certainly feel a lot more hydrated. I've certainly drunk quite a bit of water this morning. It's now time to go have your breakfast, have your tea, coffee, however you like it. Go and enjoy the rest of your morning. I will hopefully see you this afternoon or this evening, or if not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you again for joining me, guys. Hope you're feeling great, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you very much.